Yes, sir. My divine symbol is powerful against unholy creatures.
We are live. OTNG Session 36. We're about to kick off our, is it fourth or fifth episode into the killer module, which is the many gates of Gann.
This is the fifth.
White killer. Leaving a trail of bodies.
A trail of bodies. I have today's sessioning opening on the dawn of the 10th day of the sword.
Sounds about right.
A -1 spell check penalty in place.
But a +5 for dwarves.
You've all just recently completed a camping session at the end of last week, and we're about to kick off the new day. I think we have a new character to introduce.
Congress Bronzehorn.
Congress, I love it. Congress. I almost like Congress even better. But
I'm going with Congress. I like it. Yeah.
You can just call him Con.
Congress.
Yes.
He tasks me.
Yeah.
I should play him that way. That would be hilarious.
Last week there was some debate about what level to start him at.
So I rolled him up at level 2 for the moment.
Right. Okay, perfect. And then my idea was to take the average of the party and one level less. So
which is about 3.
Tonight, well, that's for the total pool of characters. And I think tonight we have.
Do we count the dead ones?
No, we don't count the dead ones. That would keep the bell curve way down.
It would, because they never advance.
So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 players. The adventure will take 5. So I just need to know, those of you that have multiple characters, whom you're bringing. And this will then determine the average level of the party. And then we can start from there. Does that work for you guys?
Certainly.
So I think I'm going to be bringing my cleric instead of my warrior to get the cleric some field time.
Okay. So that would be
Garrett.
Garrett. All right. And Garrett is level 4.
3.
Cannot have enough clerics right now.
Yeah, but you need a higher level.
Garrett and...
Oh, he has spells.
Garrett. Higher level.
I think we need to bring our max level characters to help Brian out to raise the bell curve and get him start off at a higher level.
There you go.
What are your highest level characters, guys? Are they third?
4.
Fourth. Okay.
But ready to go to 5th if they survive.
Right.
So I guess the short way to say what I was getting at in the introduction is that if you all bring your 4th level characters, that means Brian has a good chance of will start at level 3. So if you want to bring any of your lower level characters, like the level 1 followers that Rydian's been coaching up in the camp, and then that could possibly push down your levels, right?
Very true.
Up to you.
I plan on bringing, if I have a slot for a second one and you guys want Hammy, I'll bring Hammy as my second, but I definitely bring Gerda with her spell casting as my primary. And they're both level 4.
So that gives us...
I'm still going to bring Aracor because we're like in the still. Wait a minute, do we camp?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay. I don't know.
I'm sorry. You guys, we want to haul him up with 1 hit point again?
Yeah. Well, Garrett's here so he can heal.
Right, but I'm thinking without Horus, we're going to be pretty weak on melee. And my Aracor is supposed to be pretty good at melee, even though it doesn't seem to have been recently. On the other hand, we don't have a wizard either. So, I mean, my 1 wizard spell can wipe out a whole monster group if necessary sometimes. So
true. I mean, to be fair, Horus really, all he usually does is just sits there and soaks damage. That's kind of what he does.
Which is very useful.
Every now and then, slices a throat or 2.
And now that my 2 followers are officially first level, they would be counting as characters themselves, right?
Yeah.
If they're on the party, yeah.
Though
Right.
the Kith workup isn't quite complete yet.
Well, what I mean is, for example, if I wanted to, bringing Ridian doesn't automatically now bring the 2 followers.
Oh no.
Right. Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bring Ridian just to swap him out.
Besides, he's so fun.
And so close to dying. Of course, he's probably further away from dying than Ericor has been the last 2 sessions. So,
But he's lived.
He's the only one from the very beginning who's left.
Yeah. Plank member.
Yeah. So,
OT.
what is our dwarves' hit points and armor look like right now?
So as a level 2 dwarf, he has 18 hit points and a 17 AC. He's wearing banded mail and shield.
Okay. Ouch.
That's actually pretty
I
good.
guess the big question is, are you bringing the Kith followers with Ridian?
Well, no, because that we only have 1 extra spot, right?
Correct.
Right. Yeah,
You can
so-
bring all your followers with you. They don't count as a character slot.
Oh, that's what I was kind of asking.
Yeah.
Will they bring the
Well-
average down is the question.
Well, there's that, but also I don't think so. Just because it's just too scary in their form.
Okay, so
that's a no.
Yeah, that's a no.
Okay, Brian, you can start at level 3.
Alrighty, so
I'll be right back.
I could
which
do
is good because you're doing a lot of tanking.
All right. I want to say he's a D10 for a dwarf.
Dwarves are 10s. Yeah.
All right. Let me just. He's got no con bonus, so this is a straight up D10 roll.
Nice work on those articles, Aaron.
Oh,
What's
you're
that?
freaking kidding me.
Did you roll a 1?
He did.
Reroll?
No, the dice never
What was
lie.
it?
I rolled a 1
Maybe
for
you were not
starting
meant to
hit
be a
points.
dwarf.
Maybe I should have brought my level 1 characters. It wouldn't have mattered.
It would not have
Maybe.
mattered.
Well, I mean, he gets a better deed die, so that's helpful.
Sure.
That's
Um,
true. Man,
But
this
maybe it's a
sucks.
good thing we're bringing 2 clerics. We're gonna have to do
Brian, if you want to burn a D3 luck, I'll let you roll your hit die again.
He's got a luck of 10 as it is. A D3 would put him under.
And with Hammy there, that means he can use Hammy's, right? It'll be regenerating.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't think Aaron's going to go for that.
We'll try.
Is Brian still with us? He might
I'm here for another 9 minutes.
I think he's just deciding.
mulling over his options.
Can you guys hear me?
I wouldn't do it.
Yep,
I mean, 1 hit
think you
point's bad, but like, you have 2
How many-
clerics.
how
If
many-
he
how
dies,
many
you
hit
can roll
points do you
another
have?
one.
Well, with my 1 roll.
He is
An
18 plus the 1 he just rolled.
Yep, can you guys hear me?
Well, at second level for 18, you did pretty well.
Who else
Was
is coming besides Congress and Ridian?
Gerda?
Gerda. That's
Garrett.
3. Garrett 4. Who's the 5th?
Shall I bring Hammy?
Do we want Hammy or do we want Horace? I don't particularly care.
I'm happy to go either way. I think we've both broken level, so let me double check Hammy here.
All right, let me look this
Yeah,
up.
Hammy broke level. So it's not like I'm going, no, I get almost there.
Right. I've switched away from Horace because Horace has reached that point too, which is why I was going to let Garrett run free a little bit. But
I think it's a good idea. Plus, like I said, the other cleric. Do the other players have a preference? Do we want to, you want a wall or a luck battery? They're both equally helpful.
exactly. That's why I couldn't tell you which one I think is better.
Exactly. I give you a 50-50.
Why do I bring Hammy? Because he's more versatile in what he can do. I mean, he can affect more situations.
I can see your point, and
That is certainly-
he's got 16 to 17 luck points.
That is certainly helpful.
And let's be honest, he has been a bit of a killing machine lately.
Yeah.
Has been.
I'm not going near that goddamn soot thing. That thing scared the shit out of me.
However, it's basically, I think what's going to be happening is Gerda and our resident dwarf are basically going to be our front line. Because while Garrett has a decent supply of hit points, his armor class is not fantastic.
So 17 is probably what, equal to the apes at least.
My armor
God,
class.
I hope we don't have many more of them to deal with.
Yeah, Garrett's armor class is 13 with 26 hit points.
Brian, can you give me a mic check?
Hello, hello, hello.
Cool. Nils.
Yep. Okay.
Great, thanks.
Yay.
Okay, are we ready?
Yeah, I've got 6 minutes before I'm going to bow out. So I don't know. Does someone want to run my dwarf while I disappear,
I'll
or
just wander into the darkness and catch
You're just bringing up the rear.
So he is not our front line. Garrett runs up to the front line because apparently that's what we got now.
does anybody want to borrow a crowbar?
Yeah,
Yes,
we're gonna carry the crowbar
we have the crowbar.
because we have bars to break if we can't get the goddamn whistle. What was your
And we don't-
decision, by the way, on that, Aaron? You were going to come back to that,
Oh, sure. So,
or just your general ruling about things.
my general ruling about things is if it's with the character, it's with the character.
Okay.
So that's it. I won't leave you in a quandary where there's a required object and it's not with the party.
Gotcha.
So I hope that's helpful.
Which
That
means
is
the whistle is not required to move forward.
Or that there is another way to move forward without the whistle.
There are
Correct.
many roads.
That's
That's
fine.
true. We've
Some more
opened up
dangerous than
we've opened
others.
up a lot of spaces that we haven't gone through. So
Right, you guys are in charge. I need to know what you're doing about light before you enter the dungeon.
okay.
I
Garrett.
s-
Let's see. What does Garrett have on him right now? Garrett has
I
a
have
lantern.
a lantern and 5 flasks of oil. If someone wants to.
Yeah.
lantern
Garrett
bearer.
also has a lantern and 5 flasks of oil. So,
So you're using a lantern. Who will carry the lantern?
I don't think the dwarfs should if he's going to be up front.
well, we've been having Hammy carry it as it illuminates most of the group because he's right there at the back. We could also have someone in the middle carry it.
Really can carry it.
Excellent.
All right.
There we go.
I like the way the light bounces off his crazed eyes
And his melty skin.
in his hair that always seems to be moving in a breeze that doesn't exist. At least that's how I see him.
Mm-hmm. And
So I was listening to another podcast, and he's been talking about cantrips in the new 5e,
Mhm.
D&D 5e.
Mhm.
Don't know much about it, but one of the things they did was they enchanted a cloak, so he's a cloak of billowing. So
Mhm.
anytime
Oh, yes.
significant cinematic moment, his cloak billows.
A la Doctor Strange. Very nice.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, so gentlemen, do we want to go deal with this soot thing first, or do we want to explore the unknown first?
Let's deal with the soot because we're 2 clerics up here.
2 clerics and a fresh
Well,
wizard.
But what are we going to do?
Not
Well,
die.
it was taking magical damage before, and if one thing Garrett's good at, it's using his divine symbol spell and like making some serious holy magic weapon. So
And what spells do you have already? And you have sleep, and what else?
Sleep, enlarge, find familiar, ventriloquism, and others.
Damn, I
So-
missed the Eternal Champion with his +3 magic blade.
So Garrett has Lotus Stare, Divine Symbol, and Curse as his new spells.
I have chill touch, which I have to actually attacks be in combat, which I'm not going to use.
Well, if you're in the room, you're in contact with the ash because it's swirling everywhere. So I think that'd be.
Well, I have to make I have to actually hit the thing in melee.
Oh, I see.
I believe sleep, spider climb, ventriloquism. That's it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I also got my super magic, super secret, double unknown spell too.
Mm.
The one that we have no idea what it is. It's anything and anywhere at any level that I cast with a D16, and I can only cast it once per adventure.
Ah. Garrett also has,
and it's just unknown nils because you haven't cast it yet. But once you cast it, it will be
right.
a known spell.
Oh, so it won't be like a random thing
No,
every
it won't
time.
be like firing every time.
that'd be fun.
All right, I'm going to disappear for a few minutes, guys.
All right, thanks, Brian.
All right, so I'm going to go to mute. That's all I'm going to do.
Alrighty.
Garrett also has Bless, so he potentially has the ability to buff the party as well.
Yeah, I just remember how much damage this thing dishes out.
Yeah. Garrett is very much a support and buff cleric. He freezes people, curses people, buffs people, detects stuff. Yeah.
Which is why I'm questioning the idea of going after the thing now without a full party and the internal champion.
Or at least Horus, who can soak up damage. Yeah, I'm thinking we should explore it a little more. That thing scares the shit out of me. And unlike a video game creature, I have a feeling it has not healed, or it has healed, and it's going to be a bigger pain in the ass.
Well, the video game creature always heals when you disengage from it.
Oh, I only play Civilization, and the barbarians never heal.
Because they're barbarians.
One thing I just thought of, thinking about smoke.
Mm-hmm.
I know I didn't sound like anybody has any water-based spells, but that might be something that could be more beneficial against it.
I don't have anything.
I've got Banish.
You know what we can do? Those statues that have been annoying us. Garrett has Detect Magic and Detect Evil.
Okay.
Which statues? Oh, the monkeys.
The ape statues. So Garrett could potentially cast Detect Magic to try and figure out what's going on with them.
Well, you'd know if it's magic.
At certain levels of the spell, I can get ideas about what's behind the magic.
Ah, of course. This is DCC. I keep forgetting.
Can you, when you do Food of the Gods, can you specify its form?
Not explicitly. It's usually just mana raining down from the heavens.
Okay, so it's not like I want to create water, and you create water, and we can use the water to pour it on the smoke demon and put him out.
No.
Okay.
I could do a divine aid for it, but that's risky.
Right.
Rather do a divine aid for a vacuum cleaner. Just fuck that thing right up. Gone.
Temporary time machine, please.
Okay.
Crap. Yeah, I think we need to explore and not deal with a damn demon. Not until we have at least another wizard, because Gib had a couple of good offensive things.
Okay.
Yes, Gib's very good at being offensive.
Well, we're all good at it. That's why we're adventurers. Nobody can put up with us. I think we should either break into the big portcullis, which is right here for those of you who are watching on the map.
Okay.
Ping, ping. Or further south from there is a smaller portcullis we're going to have to break into.
And remember that smaller portcullis? We have stuff set up to open it, or to try and open it.
Oh, that's right. We did. We put the wood there and stuff to break through. And we didn't want to make all the noise before we were ending, because we didn't want to have a bunch of fucking carrion crawlers and apes on our asses. We were ending the game.
Yeah.
And we were beat to shit, too.
So my suggestion would be that we begin making our way down towards the double portcullis, because we got to go that way anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Do a quick detour to the statue, because it's not that far to the right. See if I can't learn anything. If I can't, then we'll continue our way back.
I like it.
Sounds
Everybody
good.
else? Excellent.
Okay,
Aaron,
so,
do you need a party speaker, or did that make sense?
no, that works. That works for me. Whoever's providing the lantern, cross off a flask of oil.
Well, since the dwarf's not here, I'm going to go ahead and take one off of Gerda then.
Okay.
I mean, I can take it
Go
off
ahead.
Garrett. I have 5.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Well, there
care.
you go.
I don't. Anybody can.
Yeah,
Doesn't
okay,
matter.
Garrett's taking it off.
Somebody.
Besides, my miniature has a lantern, so she always has to have at least 1 oil.
I will also point out that Garrett has rope and a grappling hook.
Nice.
All right, you guys are in charge.
Well, we want to work our way to the ape statue with the horns in its ears. Or is that the one you're thinking of, right? Because that was just around the corner. Because we can actually come almost directly to it.
Mm-hmm.
Because we can jog left or right and get right to it. There you go. Won't you take me to Monkey Town? Won't you take me to Monkey Town? It's Captain America.
You guys might remember that there was a handout for this statue.
Yes.
It's a large ape statue, big like the other simians that you've seen here in the dungeon. But it holds 2 horns, or kind of trumpet horns, to its ears.
All right. Garrett is going to try and cast Detect Magic.
Okay. Neg 1 to the spell check for the day.
Okay.
That makes me sad inside.
-1. See how we're doing today. Nope, that's disapproval.
So apparently not well.
No. All right, he'll try it one more time.
All right, roll a lot higher. That's my advice.
He will detect magic.
There you go.
It went off.
Plus your level.
That is, well, 13
Plus
is
your-
my roll.
Okay.
He's not a personable cleric.
What's the what's the basic effect with a was it 13?
Yeah. So the cleric is aware of magical enchantment on any object or creature within range. The range is 30 feet. This includes weapons or armor worn by a creature, as well as spells. The cleric cannot distinguish which portions are magical, and I don't receive any information on the nature of the enchantment, only its existence. Intelligent magic creatures and creations that wish to hide their magic nature can do so with a will save.
Okay. So yes, the statue itself does radiate some magic, and it is magical.
You can do magic.
Okay.
Doobie-doo.
Who turned Pandora on?
That would be well named for this game, wouldn't it?
Indeed. Okay. So
Ridian just had an idea. You know, he's been repeating this phrase over and over under his breath.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to go whisper it into one of the trumpets.
Nice.
nice idea.
Which phrase was this that he's been repeating over and over?
Shredni Vashtar.
5 little.
It echoes pleasingly around the interior of the trumpet, but it doesn't produce any effect.
5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. It was a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I say we move back down the hall and explore something.
Yeah.
And
That's
pretend
it.
there's no soot spirit we have to deal
Oh,
with.
and this detect magic is actually going on for 20 minutes.
Also, as you go along, you will detect magic.
Yeah.
It has a 30-foot range.
Yeah,
Nice.
30 feet long and 30 feet wide.
Did you say it's going for 20 minutes?
Yeah.
2 turns?
2 turns.
Okay.
Quickly run through the whole dungeon.
I'm glad we propped the portcullis open. That'd be a pain to have to go the long way around.
Yes, it would. So the small portcullis.
Yeah. Because we can go right
So
in the hall. Because we found all the building materials and we jammed it open.
Here
and then we got
get,
the idea for breaking the other one.
Sorry, as you pass the gateway there, you do detect a faint bit of magic off to at the edge of your periphery, I guess you might say.
Okay. So there's something down there.
I'm sorry, in which direction?
To the west, pardon me, east.
On the other side of the bars.
On the other side of the portcullis.
By the pricking in my thumb, something magic this way comes.
All right. That is good to know that something bad is over there.
No, something magic.
True. I would use detect evil, but that's just going to radiate the entire dungeon. So.
Right? It'll light it up like a Christmas tree.
You'll just be blinded by Ridian.
Hang on a second. Can you just move back for me briefly?
I don't think Iridian's evil. He's just misunderstood.
This portcullis is closed.
Oh, son of a gun.
Right, we never actually opened it.
No, we did.
Well, no,
we opened it.
You had propped it open, if I recall correctly.
Yes, we had. Right. Yeah, because it was easier than trying to figure out how to do something with the wheel. Now, do we see the stuff we propped it open with? Has it been scattered about on the floor or something?
No, you don't see it.
Crap, monkeys! It's a long way around.
Okay.
Right.
Back up we go.
Yeah, so we have to go back up to this area. And then through here.
Aaron's just trying to use up your detect magic before we see anything else.
He is. Fucking apes. And now we need to go back down here. Because they can't have fixed it. Well, maybe they did. I don't know.
Right. That's the one that had been broken by the
enlarged heroes.
Heroes, yeah.
Waking up everything in this end of the dungeon.
Yep.
But man, that was a great fight.
It was a lot of fun.
Give me just a moment here. So as you start coming down, can you just move yourself to the far side of the portcullis, please?
Oh.
I see surprise rolls, though I'm not surprised to see them.
All right, let me pop up my divine symbol spell because it sounds like we're going to need it.
Huh. Okay. Let's see. As you like come down here towards the portcullis, your light exposes. You're like sort of. Let me grab your characters.
Uh-oh.
You're sort of kind of coming this way, and as you get to about here and your light starts to break this corner, there's a large party of humanoids that comes walking. They're like moving in kind of a loose group, I guess, a loose ordered group.
Oh my gosh.
They look, the glimpses that you get of them are, let's see, how do I show this to you? Am I in the right session? Yes.
Are you in Ghost? Because earlier when you were pinging
I
black.
wasn't, yeah, I was in Ghost earlier, but I'm not in Ghost now. Here we go. Show to players. There you go.
They're jerks. They're gnolls is what they are.
Yeah.
And they instantly see your lantern light, and they're like frozen. You've surprised them, and you have one round of free initiative here.
All right.
Okay.
What's everybody doing? You said divine symbol. Is that your plan?
Well, I can either use divine symbol or try and buff us with bless.
Do we have to fight them? I could just try to sleep them and we move on.
That's my thought. If you can do that, or I want a word to command them. I'd rather do that than fight them.
Well, I mean, neither of the spells that I have would actually instigate a fight. They're just preparation for one.
Right. So I'm casting a spell, is what I'm saying.
I'm casting a spell as well.
I'm casting a spell.
Okay, so the casters all bring the pain.
Yeah, and Hammy's got his crossbow ready.
Okay. All right. Well, why don't we?
It's a great picture.
Very
Nolly.
Nolish.
That's some nice artwork for this scenario.
Yeah, it's all from the module. I'm really liking being able to share the maps and the art with the party, right? Because usually it's just the GM that's seeing that stuff.
Right.
Yeah, and like you said, it really adds so much to the flavor. I agree.
I was thinking about that after my session, wondering if showing something, a picture, kind of inhibits your imagination. If I should instead try to describe it more and allow your imagination to fill it in.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a little bit of both, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think by showing us, I think showing me the picture allows me to fill in the rest of the room or the rest of the
scene. It guides the space, right?
Yeah, yeah, without forcing it.
All right, so are we ready for spell rolls? At a -1?
Yes. After you, gentlemen.
I'm asking the GM.
Oh, yeah, you guys had won the initiative. I'm just waiting for
sorry, that's supposed to be a +1. So 17. I forgot to add. I'm sorry, no, that's supposed to be a -1. I forgot to add in the minus, so that's 15. Let me look it up real quick.
Reardon suddenly gets hairier.
15. 2 targets fall asleep for a D6 turns or save.
No, they don't. No saving.
Okay, here's the save.
Don't do it. That would be rude, Aaron. That would be very mean.
Let's see, they have +2 mod. 16's the best they did. So one of them saves. One of them falls asleep.
Okay. I shot my wad. Go ahead, guys.
All right. I got a 15. I better double check what word of command does at the 15. It's probably only 1 or 2. All right, Mr. Ethan, what are you doing?
I'm gonna bless the party.
You're blessing us. Excellent.
Did we get a count of how many there are, or is it just kind of like we're surprised and we?
No. There are 10. One of them's fallen asleep.
Almost an 18. Okay.
A target within 30 feet. If the creature fails its save, it must obey the command for a number of rounds equal to D6 plus the cleric level.
How many targets?
1.
What is your command?
Flee.
Flee?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here's the save.
So one of them goes running off.
One of them's taking a nap.
Let
me run. I'm rolling.
For 6 rounds.
Fleeing? My guy's sleeping for 2 turns.
Well, that's good.
Garrett's still getting used to this whole spell thing.
Clearly, we all are.
Did you miss?
I missed.
Uh-oh. Some disapproval, Garrett.
I know.
Got to work on this. We got to work on this with you. Okay, then Hammy's taking his shot.
Oh, okay.
crossbow. Double check, make sure I'm not doing the wrong bonus. Yes, he has a +1. Somewhere in the ceiling. Crap! I'm loading another one. God damn it!
Yeah, the light is like playing tricks with Hammy and the shadows.
Don't make me take my swords out. You won't like me with my swords out.
Was that everyone, or are we on to initiative?
I'm afraid it's everyone because the dwarf is bringing up the rear. He was intrigued by something.
Isn't here.
Okay. Is anyone casting spells?
Yeah, Garrett will actually make his roll this time.
Yes,
warm up.
Everyone's casting. Okay. Beat a 3.
Oh yeah.
All right, you guys are up.
Okay.
All right, hang on. Let me bless the party, because if I get high enough, I'll give you bonuses to your spell checks.
All right, bless the party and roll really high. That's my advice.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. Ooh, wow. But not this time. We have a few more rolls before we get back to our combat. Maybe it's time for you to start worshiping Ildevar.
Sorry, what was your what is your disapproval now?
With this, 4.
Okay, so that's 3d4 disfavor. Hang on, let me bring up my. I know that we have a Coronus disapproval table, correct?
Theoretically, yeah. I don't know where it is.
Theoretically. I like it.
I know you guys had come up with one.
We had DCC projects, lights, Truthsayer.
Truthsayer, gonna need to remember that one.
That's
that might
spell. That's like
that's my signature spell.
Speak with animals.
Right. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Template kits.
But I can talk to squirrels.
I can tell if people are lying.
I feel like we did this last time we played Garrett, and I couldn't find it. Isn't that what happened?
I think that sounds about right, actually.
I remember seeing it when I was looking through stuff.
Through my folders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let me see if it's in this noob.
Just roll super low, Garrett. All right, just something easy to do.
I rolled 6.
Deities. Here it is. Nope. Nope. All right, so just use core. I'm tired of looking for it, so we won't. 3d4, Ethan.
I rolled a 6.
Mod by luck.
No luck mod.
Where is it?
Hey, Krusty, how did you come up with a low personality cleric?
Because it was either do this or be a generic warrior.
Ah, okay.
He's kind of just run-of-the-mill stats.
Okay, you incur an immediate -1 penalty in all attempts to lay hands until you go on a quest to heal the crippled and the lame. The quest is of your own design, but generally speaking must result in significant aid to crippled, blind, lame, sick, or etc. Once completed, the deity revokes the penalty, and while the penalty remains, it applies to all lay hands, even if the normal disapproval rating has been reduced back to a natural 1. So this is until you heal the crippled, infirm, and
right.
Well, that's Gib that's Gib and Horace, if I'm not mistaken.
My entire party gets crippled and basically comes to the brink of death several times. We might be close.
Well, you only have to heal 1, right?
Yeah, just.
Oh,
one.
just 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Gib or Horace, it's fine. They're both gimpy. I almost qualified if I hadn't fixed my arm.
Well, I know the problem is I've been casting everything but the divine symbol, which is what the whole point of this cleric was. So that's
exactly.
The whole point of him losing everything, that so he could cast Divine Symbol and he's not doing it. That's the problem.
Nils, did you want to cast Sleep?
Yes. I was waiting for everything to resolve.
Please do better than me. Actually, you can't do worse than me.
I could probably have the die roll off the table.
Let's not tempt fate, gentlemen. Let's not tempt fate. Hey, your
There we
D
go.
die went off.
That's better. That included the -1.
Oh, nice.
20. 4 targets. Must save or fall asleep for D6 hours.
How many?
4.
4, eh?
That's about half of them.
It is half of them.
Well, yeah. And since I know you're going to fail on some of them, they're going to be asleep for 1 hour.
Oh, right. And what is the check that I need to, what's the total score I'm trying to save against?
20.
20. Let's see if we get some funky dice. +2 here. No, none of them save.
Okay. And I'm trying word of command one more time.
Oh my goodness!
This is just a clerical
right
dead
off.
zone. This
It is not a
dead
good
zone.
day for clerics, is it?
So what
I'm
does
going
that
to go
bring
get
you?
pizza.
Well, the
does
good
that
news
bring
is
you?
I have no disapproval until now.
So you started. You always start with 1, so you get
Right.
1 more for the failure. So you're a D4 on Ildevar's chart. Go ahead, roll your D4. What did you get?
I was hitting Doom dice. It's Bunky dice different.
What are you doing?
Why is it not rolling? It just says hashtag
I see.
D4.
D4.
I don't know why yours isn't working. That's weird. It worked
Now
for me.
let's go up
but
to
I
the.
can't.
A 1, eh?
Hold on.
It could
Yeah.
be worse.
Oh, where'd the 1 come from? Oh yeah, a 1.
A moment of doubt. No healing or beneficial casting to those of an opposite alignment. Neutral count both other
This
alignments as
is
opposite.
opposite. So I can't help anybody this game unless they're neutral.
Which is why Garrett's
Correct.
here.
But you better roll better. All right. Well, good thing I've got
Yeah.
good thing I got shield and hammer ready.
When he rolls that divine symbol roll, his casting's gonna go off the charts.
Mm-hmm.
But he's gotta roll.
So what are oh wait,
Hammy.
my dear friend Hammy. Come on, buddy, make up for me. Make up for me. You know I love you.
Oh, he certainly did make up.
These guys right in the throat.
That is a crit. What is your crit table?
Hammy is a fucking slaughterfest. Crit die D10, crit table 3.
Okay.
Rolled a 4.
And mod that by luck. Okay, kitty, stop it.
What's up? +2, so that's a 6.
A 6. All right. On table 3.
Sorry for the
so
bad casting, guys.
The heavy bolt just buries itself in the creature's gut, doing an additional D8 damage.
Oh, cool. Hammy, you made up for your bad rolls by Hammy critting?
So there's 2. Total of 9.
Hang on a second here.
Yeah, Hammy critted with a crossbow.
You did 9 there.
Yes. Oh, I pull up the character sheets and just roll the dice from that.
Okay. 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 He's still up, but he's oh god.
Oh, it makes me nervous.
How
Anyone
many
else?
points did you do?
He did 9.
9.
Oh, 9 total? Okay, I thought that was the crit damage.
No, he did 2 and then 7 for the
Got it.
crit.
I think that's it for us.
I'm afraid so until that dwarf shows up.
Yeah, if we delay for 2 more minutes, Brian will be back.
It's gonna be longer than 2 minutes.
This thing's gonna eat us.
Well, if they eat us, I mean, just time to roll up a new character.
Maybe you should avoid clerics.
Oh, don't worry. I have another one prepped for a 0 level, and it's not a cleric.
Okay, so I think that's my turn, right?
Yeah.
I'm afraid it is. Luckily, it looks like only one can get through at a time.
Let's see, what are these guys gonna do?
And I believe Gerda and Garrett are in the front right now because our dwarf is
Yep.
hiding.
These guys split. They run.
Yes.
They follow the other fellow.
The smart one.
All right, I'm back.
Hey,
I told you.
Conveniently absent for combat.
That's why I lived.
It is.
Yeah,
It's my new strategy for surviving.
Hey guys, I gotta go AFK.
All right.
so the party was surprised a marching band of humanoids that were traveling south through this large hallway.
Were they carrying instruments?
They were not carrying instruments, no.
Oh man!
But this hallway has the site of many brutal battles.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, while very little damage was done, both the clerics have received penalties.
Dope.
Yes. So now, unless you're neutral, I can't heal you this adventure.
So basically, Garrett
Oh,
is
shoot.
a lot.
And Garrett's at a
Wow.
-2 for casting.
Yeah. Well, for casting healing.
Khan's,
He's -1 for everything else.
yeah, Khan's a law dwarf. Follows the good rules of drinking appropriately.
Well, you know what? The followers of Ildavar we have our own breweries, and we encourage drinking, and it's all part of the winter harvest. When we get
The earth, man.
when we get out of here, I'd like to talk to you about Ildavar. Have you been
that's the
saved?
plan. Every
The
week,
pickings are pretty slim out here in the middle of the
Do you
hinterland.
offer, magazines too?
Oh.
every week, Brian, or every week, Peter will convert Brian's character, and then Aaron will cut off.
I'll just die and then roll a new character every week. There we go.
I believe.
That's why they're dying. See, they keep the previous
but they're
deities
going to
offended.
be with Ildavar, so it's good. Good. I'm saving every one of them. God, I feel like I have purpose.
Nice.
So, what are we doing with the
I'm
guys
going to
that
remind you
I
guys
took
that
care of?
We need to, I'm thinking, kill them, get them out of the way, and just loot the bodies.
Do we want to kill them or just like ignore them? Because the other ones ran away.
Right, but they're going to wake up when we're coming back.
That would
Or
be
come
unfortunate.
after us. Yeah, we don't
I
want that.
mean, do
And
we
Aaron,
want
you
them
said
for
you're going to
fun?
remind us of something.
Oh no, I remember you guys. I was reminding you that there were simians down here, but they beat you up pretty good, and you guys fought them off already.
Mhm, we killed them.
Yes.
And we wear their hides.
Ooh, you're cold. I like that.
I don't think we had
All
enough
right.
health to wear their hides.
We are killing these guys because we can't leave anybody behind to come after us, and we're cleaning this place out.
Garrett's not a
Yeah.
huge fan of killing the innocent, so he will abstain from the actual killing.
Yeah, they're not innocent. Look at them. They're
They're
here.
asleep.
They work here. So, Aaron, the ones that fled, they fled towards
Oh.
the double doors, right?
No, they fled south.
Oh, they
Oh.
fled south. So they're going to be ahead of us, yeah.
Right. So sorry, there are 2 that are sleeping. Is that right, or more than
No,
that?
4.
There are
Five.
5.
5. That's right. You did it twice.
Once again, I save the party. Thank you. You're welcome.
I mean, considering the fact that us clerics couldn't do much of anything.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not going to lie. I appreciate it. And I'd like to talk to you about Ildavar.
You know that if you talk to Ridian about Ildevar, you're going to be converted.
No, that's a good point. I don't need to be all hairy and crazy. Though I am now between Horus and Ridian, I've decided my next character is going to be a Chaos Warrior.
Yeah.
You have to start off as a thug and then slowly but surely end up in Chaos Armor and big and buff, and that's my dream. Because I have a figure in mind.
I say, because you have a
next
figure you need
character
to
I
paint.
have in mind to be a swashbuckling thief.
There you go.
No,
All
we
right,
probably
guys.
shouldn't be coming up with character ideas so quickly. Might. So,
I
anyway.
just do what I want to paint. Are they in this hallway as we come through? We're going to move a little more cautiously, obviously, because they're ahead of us.
Maybe dampen the light in some ways. I don't know. I'm not sure what we can do about that because that was what kind of gave us away last time.
Put some cloth over it or something.
Or send the dwarf out front.
Sure.
Fred, we have a dwarf now.
I can go up front.
You are.
You're going to get eaten.
Dude, Aaron's the GM. It's guaranteed.
Okay, well, before you die, you really need to convert.
Spends last action converting to Ildevar before dying.
Okay, sure.
So what are you guys doing? You just finished the melee, and now you're kind of clucking over your victories. Did you do anything with the guys that were sleeping? Was there?
Oh yeah,
I believe my companions slaughtered them.
Hammy slit their throats if
Okay.
Garrett's too
Garrett, being
squeamish.
a lawful cleric, abstained from the killing of the defenseless.
Garrett's also, Hammy's also checking the pockets, the boots. They often hide things in their boots.
Right, switching.
Yeah, they're wearing necklaces.
How
How
many
about gold teeth?
How many of them are there?
5 plus the one with the bolt in his gut.
Did he get away?
Oh, the one with the bolt in his gut. Yeah, he ran.
Oh, good. So we'll have a trail to follow.
Two of them
I'm not being
wear
sarcastic.
these. Two of them are wearing these strange. I guess you might. It's jewelry after a sort. I'll share with you what it looks like.
Oh, a torque. Okay.
Nicely done, Nils.
I know what it is, but it also says it at the top. So.
Oh, I said it at the same time. I knew what it was. This is exciting.
What material is it made out of?
It's kind of made out of an iron. It is iron.
Mm.
Not kind of an iron. It is iron.
And it's some kind of snake pattern.
It is. Hold on a second. I'm just trying to fix my screen share. I was sharing the wrong screen with you guys.
I kind of have a bad
like
thing
torque.
with snakes. Like, there's just kind of a bad rap between my characters and them.
Yeah, it's true. It's like Gib and crocodiles.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? It's iron. I'm a blacksmith. We find an anvil, fire, make throwing rings out of them.
We're
taking them.
It's like kind of a twisting snake design. This torque, this necklace.
Even worse.
They could come in handy.
Hammy's taking them.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying you shouldn't take them.
Okay, just note them down on your character sheet.
I'm just saying, never does any good when one of my characters in the party and they're snakes.
Why did it have to be snakes? Asps, very dangerous. You go first.
Yeah, in fact, after carefully searching the rest of the body, they all have them on their possession. It's just 2 of them were wearing them.
Excellent. So I got 5 of them.
So we have enough for almost the entire party to wear.
Garrett is going to abstain from wearing it.
I wouldn't wear it now, but may need to.
You don't know.
The cult party and
First through the multiverse of bad things involving snakes.
I'm just saying it may be the way you get through something bad or something won't attack you if you have this on your person, because if they weren't all wearing them, it implies you don't all need to wear them. So I think each of us should have one. And just if you don't feel comfortable, just wear it, put it on your belt and get rid of it later.
Fair enough.
I think it makes a good sense. You speak great logic, my friend.
Well, you don't live this long being this small without learning something.
Radian's wearing his because with it on, you really can't tell the difference between him and a gnoll.
and it holds his beard slightly in place. It's rather fetching. All right, are we ready to move on, my friends?
We're ready to move on.
And we are going to keep an eye on the floor for some blood drops to see if we want to avoid where the other ones went or if we're following them. Just a thought.
So you want to try to follow this blood trail?
Well, we just want to see if we can see one.
Sure, make a look.
Where it goes.
All right, Hammy, make me proud, buddy.
What's that for?
It's a luck check. I definitely made it.
Okay. Yeah, there is a blood trail.
Oh, he made a blood trail.
Nice. Nicely done, Aaron.
Very nicely done.
What's for your next trick?
I'm waiting for you guys to move. I'm not.
Yeah, I know. I just was thinking.
I realized.
Move us on then.
I realized the real problem my rules were sucky. Because I still had my name as Horse, even though I was running Garrett.
Oh.
I see. There it is. I'm glad you fixed it. This is the pillar with all the tubules, right?
Right.
Almost
like
like
a pedestal, kind of like
it's a pedestal, and it's almost like the fingerings on a musical instrument.
Okay.
The dwarf will take a look at it. Does it remind him of anything? Look familiar?
Oh, Garrett's a minstrel. He's gonna take a look at it.
Garrett's a minstrel. Yes, it's these tubes are clearly musical, but you have no way. But it looks like a wind instrument.
Okay.
But whatever would produce the wind is buried deep within that pedestal. There's no way to. It's like blowing the wrong way through a flute.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So almost like there's somewhere else that if we blow into, we'll send the air through a passage.
Yeah, and I'm thinking if we do, it'll make a sound here that the ape with the horns in his ears will hear.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I don't know.
Smart. You guys are smart.
Oh, and I'm willing to bet the ape with the flute in the other room probably is probably where the sound's going to be produced from.
That's right. That's the other statue we found.
Does Garrett's magic sense magic still running? And if so, can we check this pedestal thing?
I'm pretty sure it's been more than 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I can run it. I can throw it again if we want.
Oh no! Don't do that.
No, we need to save you for when we really need it.
Not that important.
If I threw it now, then I could check this, and I could check those snake torques that we just got. But
I think we're good.
Yeah, you get too much disapproval right now. You want to be really careful.
Especially with an -1 already.
Yeah. Does the blood appear to go towards the ape vaults, which I have the sneaking suspicion if we opened them, the apes would come to life, and I don't want to open them.
No, it does. Make a luck check.
Hammy the Explorer. Oh yeah.
Let's see here. One color.
Little black droplets. The blood's congealing.
It's arterial. All right. So we're going to keep moving cautiously because there's at least two of them, and there's a third that's hurt. So they're going to be desperate or they're going to warn somebody. All right, we're coming through here.
Okay, moving south.
Mm-hmm.
Those doors should be open for you. I should have.
Yeah, they are. I just don't want to be moving too quickly because you may have hold on, something's going to happen.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to kind of give you the idea of we're being fairly cautious. Even though you can see our lights, I don't want to be running into an ambush. I've done that before. Sorry, guys.
Right. Oh, man.
Don't say it like that.
Oh. Yes, I can.
So who's painting what?
I currently have out some heavily armored dwarves to primer, so I'm filing them because I've been filing hassle-free miniatures for days. Sorry, my order arrived with my Kickstart rewards in it.
Okay, yeah, you guys are coming into that that area near the two portici. There's some debate about
Your
this.
guess is as good as mine.
Yeah,
Portcullises.
and there to the north, you can see the wheel that winches the portcullis to the north. You had you had propped it up earlier with some timber and wood. Without much success, because someone removed it.
Somebody ate them.
It was successful until someone undid that success.
Yeah, we were unsuccessful at keeping it there.
Yes.
All right. So did they move the stuff out of the way completely? Is it back in the storeroom? Is it laying around this room?
Yeah, it looks like it's just sort of drug back to like kind of this area. Nobody bothered to put it back away in the storerooms.
So
do you think the crowbar is strong enough to mess with
bars.
these bars, or do we want to use the big wood thing and make too much noise?
I think it's gonna make noise either way.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be quiet either way.
True, and I do want to take a look once we're here to see which direction the blood went. I don't want them sneaking up on us.
Make a luck check.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Are you sure
He's
he's
a
a park
tracker.
ranger?
Well, he was an explorer.
Explorer
Yeah.
scout.
Well, he did all kinds of stuff.
Apparently so.
So apparently
Hammy has a
Dave
dark
found
and
a way to
colored
get-
background, and he was there when Gerda's teacher and mentor disappeared and helped Gerda get through it, and they've been inseparable ever since. But he's a man of the tragic past and an axe to grind. Well, 2 short swords, but
Who's counting?
So it looks like the Knolls found a way to get through the portcullis.
yeah, without using a crowbar. That's all right. Let's see if the Torques open it up for us. Who knows?
There you go.
Okay, so as you guys come down into this larger 40 by 40 chamber, arrows sail out from the darkness.
What did I tell you?
But I'm short, so they go over my head.
That's not what we want to have happen. Because I'm behind you.
Oh.
And I'm currently the only one who can heal the majority of our party.
Ooh, we got some
There's
hits.
at least 2 hits.
There's a
Well,
crit.
Gerda's in front, so
Yeah, so
possibly
Gerda
dwarf.
and the dwarf are in
possibly
front.
even 3 hits. So let's randomize these. Let's see, who do we
Yep.
have?
So you got the
Ridian,
dwarf. Dwarf is up
Cumbrous,
front. Yep.
Garrett, Gerda, and Hammy, correct? So that's a D5.
yeah, too bad there's not a D5. Oh, there's a D5.
So, there's a D5. So let's do that. We'll
And the dwarf was in front, so.
be D5.
So that'd be a D4.5, right?
Well, no, a
Actually, it's a
D4 because we have a
because
hobbit
it's
and a
it's
dwarf.
half,
so-
Yeah.
Mhm.
We're so racist against other species. It's awful.
Speciest.
Let's see.
Species-
One hits
species.
Ridian, one hits Garrett, and one hit low for Hammy because he's the lowest, and Hammy. So let's see. Ridian, you take 5. Hammy, you take 6. Garrett takes 4.
Well, I'm going to be doing a lot of healing after this, aren't I?
And
So
you
what-
hear this Bane kind of bark. It's almost like
So which direction did the arrows come from?
Do the portcullis would be my guess.
Yes, they came from the west.
From the west. Since they're
So-
sticking in my comrades, it should be pretty obvious.
From
which
the-
Yes,
direction.
the
the
direction of travel.
Yeah.
They
Ah,
came from the east. We are in the west.
Pardon me. They came from the. They
So
came
I
from the
suggest
other.
we-
They came from the other west, the east.
I suggest we get into this corner over here
hmm
where they can't hit us.
There we go.
We'll force them to either open the portcullis and let us through, so we don't have to bend the bars, or force them to retreat while we heal people.
Yeah, I like
Okay, so you guys are running down here to the
corner.
south.
Yeah.
East
To
corner.
get out of the arc of fire.
And we can't see anything right now, right?
Can you see anything?
We couldn't see them in the portcullis.
You could not.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Could I not see with my infravision?
You
You're in light.
you're
Right,
in
you're
the
in
light
light.
source right now. But if you'd like to separate yourself from the party or turn out the lantern, you could wait a turn.
That's true. We could cover up the lantern.
No.
Or
We need to be able to see.
I could lob a grenade called light spell into the room,
You could. Mhm.
You could.
which I think would dismethus them because it's daylight.
You know what we could do? We could cast light on a crossbow bolt or an arrow and then fire it down there.
Well, the way my spell works is it just you pick the point and the light of the sun shines in there. I think it's either around me or I can guide it. Let me double check before I
depends on-
commit
it depends
myself
on
to
how
getting
you
us
roll.
killed.
Is it the reverse of
course.
darkness?
Yes, that's it. It's not in the book. It's one
Yeah,
of them Aaron worked out. Yeah, and it's
Yeah, I had to write one up too because it annoyed the heck out of me that there was no light spell.
Yeah, and his is really overpowered.
Mine or Aaron's?
My dad's.
Oh,
Damn it.
I just made the inverse of the
Yeah.
That's what I did too.
darkness spell.
Although the
Kind
top
of, I
pin
guess.
is
yeah.
like a
It's not in our
Damage to the
handouts,
dead
is
as
it? That's
well.
in the no. Where is that?
All right, so we're in the corner. The dwarf is a little bit north of the party, just in case somebody comes sneaking up.
Anybody neutral get wounded?
Okay.
Let's also keep an eye on the door to the south in case they can come around behind us.
Absolutely.
Maybe Hammy keeps an eye over there.
Yeah, well, somebody's got to patch him up. He's down
Well,
by 5.
the south is a storage room.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, there's a wall
I
there.
thought that went through.
Oh, okay, you're right.
Well, they might have hidden there, so we're not taking chances. But yeah,
Okay, who needs healing the most?
Not me.
Hammy's
Um,
taken 5. He's taken 5 of 15, so he's down by 1/3.
Okay.
I'm taking 5 of 12.
Radiant's first.
Yeah. Radiant's first. Besides, we'll need a lot of magic.
Okay, and I'm at a -2. Here we go.
Oh, fudge.
Was
Wow,
that
thank
a
you.
no?
Four.
Oh no!
Change your die color, man. Change your die color.
Okay, that's the
Oh.
10 on the disapproval table.
Yikes! So you went to 4 disapproval. That's only 3d4, buddy.
No, because that bumps me up to 5.
Oh,
Because he's
failure
missed a
one.
few spells. He's had a couple of failures.
got you. A 10 on the disapproval table. That can't be good.
No,
No.
Nope.
I'm really thinking you need to start worshiping Eldavir.
You
I'm
lose,
really looking forward to getting that new character going here.
you lose access to 1 randomly determined spell.
That could be
Ow.
worse. I have
Ow.
8 spells currently, so do I just roll a d8?
Yeah, that would be fine.
4. That's my 4th spell. I think that is Bless. Just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, it's Bless. Okay. Is this a permanent one or
Or for the day.
Today.
day? Okay.
Well, you still need to heal him, and I would recommend not doing that again. Roll a lot higher, like a 20. That would be a really good roll.
Yeah. Here we go,
Just-
Radiant.
Throwing that out there.
It's disapproval, but it's not enough to get me disfavor.
Wow.
Yes. It's true.
Shiza.
Okay.
Thanks.
I'm happy to cast light in there if people are ready to go charging in there, but I can't. I'd heal people if I could. I'm sorry, guys.
All right. So at this point, Garrett is the I think he just needs to cast his divine symbol. That's really the problem right now. Anyway, yeah.
If you think that'll help you, then you can try it. I mean, we're sitting here trying to.
I think it's gonna be the thing that I'm gonna need to do, but now isn't the time to do it. There's no point in wasting it.
All right, Gerda and Hammy have a 1-2 they like to do. It got them out of a situation with some pirates. Now just hear me out. Now listen. I know your hand's fucked up, but you just gotta hold the shield. We shoot her in a corner, you zap him with light, and I shoot him in the eye.
Can work. I got a crossbow.
Anybody else got a bow or a throwing item or a
I have
javelin?
a sling.
I got a crossbow.
And if someone doesn't, they can use Gerda's bow because she won't be using it at the moment. Her hand's not good enough yet.
I cannot use a bow, so I will continue to use my sling.
Does this sound like an idea, gentlemen?
Yes.
It's better than sitting here and healing. Or
not healing and getting more disapproval. Okay, so Aaron, the plan is we get here, step close, my shield up to take the shots, cast light, and either casting sleep behind me or whoever, whatever is going on, everybody else is shooting or whatever they're doing.
Pretty much.
That's the plan.
So as you start to, as you guys have come up with this plan,
oh man!
Before you leave the
confines of the corner,
there's a pair of those big simians comes trotting into the room, and they see you there in the cowering in the corner, and they start beating their chest.
I beat my chest back at them and try to intimidate the crap.
Well, maybe it is time
You're a
to use my
dwarf.
divine
It's
symbol.
time to cast
Bring
speak with animals.
Yeah, it's called a hammer and a shield.
Let's roll an initiative.
Do we declare spells?
Not. Oh wait, we have to see if you're surprised.
Oh yeah, that is
Yes,
the thing.
do that.
No, nobody's surprised. Okay. So on this encounter, yeah, you guys can decide if you want to roll a spell. Sure.
Garrett is going to roll a spell because he is bound and determined that Cornus wants him to cast that divine symbol, and that's why he's not granting him any power right now.
Sorry, guys, I rolled a 4.
It's okay. Garrett.
That's the initiative roll.
Garrett has faith.
Oh no, that's the wrong die color.
Okay, so
they're going first.
And they're just basically standing there, kind of
assessing us,
screaming at you.
Very apey.
And
I can do
my conversation with the sky.
Arrows sail out of the darkness.
Oh, don't kill the apes! Don't kill apes.
No,
well, we have to if you do.
If they shoot at the apes, then the apes will go after them.
But they still have to make it through the portcullis.
Oh my goodness!
And it drives them off. They recede back into the darkness.
There's an underground war going on between the apes and the.
Here's the good news. So the apes had initiative. The bow guys just fired, so it's our turn, right?
Yes, so we can jump around the corner.
Around the corner.
Poof!
Attacks. Go.
So what? Okay, and I remember you were telling me the plan before I interrupted it with the wandering monster. What's happening?
Stepping forward, Gerda's casting light with the intention of centering it in the room ahead of her. If not, it's going to be centered on her, which should also illuminate the room. Sunlight should throw him off guard, but everybody in the party is either shooting at him or casting a spell.
Yep.
Okay, it's a 10-foot wide space there, so you can get 2 characters in the front.
Yeah, but there's a dwarf. They can shoot over me.
Yeah, a dwarf and a halfling, so you guys could be 2 ranks. The dwarf. You can cast a light spell at the limit of your vision if you like.
Well, that would be my plan. Would be try to get it to
Yeah, sure.
There.
Why don't you do your spell check? Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, let's see if I end up hated by Eldeveer. Come on, lady.
Hey, you
You know
cannot do
I'm
worse
your.
than Horse.
I am. Shit. Well, it's disapproval, but it's not.
Do you want to burn some
Favorite.
luck?
No.
Or Hammy can burn some
Yes,
luck.
because I am at an 8. Let's double check. This
luck.
Hammy is burning luck.
The 2 luck would bring you to 12, which would give you a pass.
And avoid the point
Yes.
of disapproval.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good point too.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't thought of that. I really was just trying to get this thing to go off and
With a 12, you would get
Save our
a
ass.
20-foot radius light that lasts for 1 turn.
which is several rounds. You know, if I burn 3 though, it takes me to 30 feet from me and bigger.
And these are
Hammy's
5-foot
burning.
squares or 10-foot squares?
10 foot.
10.
Okay.
Hammy's burning 3.
Okay.
So that takes her to 14. Which of course I just put the book away after I looked. Oh, that's it. And then
you
I
can
didn't
now-
actually
You can designate a point within 20 feet
20 feet.
and create a 20-foot radius sphere.
That's
Lasts for
it.
1 turn.
So that's right about there. And the light of the sun comes apparently shining through the ceiling.
There's a little bit of a hole in the ceiling that goes to the surface.
Oh, and the manifestation. I forgot the manifestation is I think it's you smell the spring. Is that it? It's a really cool one. I went, ooh, that's totally Eldeveer.
It's like Irish Spring, the scent of the...
How much light does it emit?
20-foot radius.
Yeah.
So you have flower
within 20 feet and create a 20-foot radius sphere of light that remains fixed at that point for duration of 1 turn. Oh, the manifestation is. It seems to me it was either the sound of the wind in the trees, or it was the smell of spring wind or something like that.
Okay. Do you want to? Let me give you everybody control of this token that I've just created. Okay, where is that? All players. Sorry, guys, wrestling with the UI.
No worries. I wouldn't even know where to show up to wrestle it.
Ha.
Okay. You want to place this token out where you want it, and then I'll fire it up for you.
10, 15, 20. There it is.
Okay.
The deepest, darkest shadows.
Which shall be shadows no more.
I am the keeper of the sacred light of Uru.
There you go.
For the record, that light that he's talking about is the light of the world tree at the beginning of time that was eaten by the creator of Shaleb, which is Ungoliath? Ungoliath, that was it. And it's the same as that light in that bottle that Sam has that keeps Shaleb at bay. That's the same light. Just thought you'd like to know that.
Thank you.
All right. So do we have some of the spells going off now?
So you can see some figures moving down there to the this.
We should have let it up and not have shadows. Could we kill the shadows?
Sure. Let me clear the portico, or let me clear at least 1 or 2 of the portcullis bars.
Or at least the middle one.
Yeah, the middle one.
I think the middle one will be sufficient.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here, layer.
Because Hammy wants a target. I'm pissed off.
There we go.
Something I see.
Yeah, you can see some milling, some of those gnolls down there, and they're kind of looking at you, and they've got their bows drawn, a little startled by the sudden appearance of the light, but and there are 4 of them.
So was Viridian casting something, and so was Garrett? Y'all want to do
Garrett
your
was
thing?
casting, but he doesn't need to. But he's not continuing to cast.
Okay.
All right. Let's see
Because he's not in close
here.
range.
Make us proud, Nils. Save our asses again. God, we need a second wizard. It really helps having two of you spell slingers.
And it helps having a tank.
Ooh, a 25.
Add an additional
I don't
+4
understand
to your
why they-
spell check roll.
Oh, that's right. I got I got a natural 20, which adds the level.
Yes.
So that's the +4. So 20 plus 6 minus 1.
It's 25.
Okay. Well, what's up? Hi. Grace and Erica just got home.
Hi, Erica.
Hello.
The thinking is, I rolled a 20,
Mhm.
apparently.
Mhm.
4 for my level, 2 for my
Mhm.
intelligence.
Mhm.
Oh, I see what they're saying. You because of the 20, I add another 4 on top of the 25.
Correct.
Yes.
So it's 29.
Hmm.
Hardy har har. I may not have to shoot nothing.
Yeah. I think we
Does
can.
the chart go up that high?
Yes, it goes to 32.
All goes with, yeah. And clerics don't ever seem to be able to roll high enough to hit those highest points. We have to have weird things happening.
Right. We'd have to do like working together, or we have to do we have to be level 10 basically.
Yeah, and special days and yeah.
Yeah.
I was reading this and it scared me. It started off by saying the caster can put a single target into eternal sleep. I'm thinking, no, I don't want one target. Normal ongoing sleep with a save of a group of up to 16.
Nice.
So they've got
Um,
a save at a 29.
Yes.
Aaron's done it before.
Yeah.
The will save.
Yeah.
It's a will save.
Oh, they can't beat that. The
Then it's a
magic
won't
is too
save.
strong for them. So
Okay, I'm gonna
these
line for a
points
second.
goes lump.
right. Thanks, Nils. I think we can bend the bars without needing to worry for a bit.
Considering there's not even a time limit on the amount of time they sleep for.
Yeah, and does the torque seem to open it or anything cool like that, or it doesn't automatically happen? Does it?
No, it's not an automatic thing.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. So we're gonna have to go ahead and break one of these bars.
Yep.
Bust out the crowbar.
Busting out the crowbar.
Must bust a move. Orders from the DA. Look out, kid. Something you did. God knows when, but you're doing it again.
I mean, the other thing we could do is we could see if Hammy could slide through the bars and see if there's a thing.
Well, I
inside.
thought if we can get one bar out quickly, we can get Hammy and the dwarf through to go turn the crank. I'm hoping it's just around the corner there.
You don't see a crank anywhere.
Not
Well, I
yet.
don't. I'm just hoping because so far the two we've run into have had one just nearby.
Okay. So what do we need to do to use the crowbar to pry one of these bars out? Or are we trying to make space so we can fit in, or what are we trying to do here, guys?
Yeah. So it would be that we would.
You guys can certainly make a luck check to see if the smaller party members can squeeze between the bars. You haven't tried that yet.
I think we should at least try that.
I would give that to you as an option.
Dwarf and
Okay.
banded male. That could get interesting.
We could do a skinny dwarf. My luck is now a
Yeah.
13.
You're still doing better than most of us.
Oh yeah,
My
I'm a
luck
hobbit.
is-
Yeah, I can do it.
You,
Sort of squirm his way.
do you want to do it, or do you want me to go
I
through
think-
with you?
Yes, if we can get two of us, that would be best.
Oh, and Aaron, just so you know, actually, one of Khan's languages is Knoll. So if they were saying something
Oh.
intelligible, I actually probably understood it.
Yeah, those
It was
guys.
probably foul, but
Yeah, the gist of it was like, ha ha, look at those suckers over there. That kind of stuff.
Right before
And-
we shot him.
And you know
I
what?
love
I
that
actually
you-
made my
I
luck
love that
check.
you speak Knoll.
I know. Apparently, I've got history with the Knolls. I don't know what it is, but it probably isn't
We
good.
seem to have history with gorillas in this game, so it could
Gorillas,
be part of a theme.
snakes,
So apparently,
crocodiles.
both the halfling and the dwarf can fit through the bars.
Okay, I just think.
Oh no, we're gonna go check this out.
The dwarf and the halfling can both fit. Is that what you're
Correct.
Yeah, we both
yeah.
made our luck checks.
I just want to see if there appears to be an opening here in the shadows, and if there's a crank, they're great. Otherwise, we're gonna break something open and get us
So you
all
both
through
have
because we're not.
infravision. You could wait for the Ildivar light spell to dissipate, or Ildivar
we're
or the
checking
cleric
it out
could cancel
anyway.
it, and you could use your infravision, or you can just creep down there. You might have to bring a light source with you. I need to know how you're going to handle
Well,
that.
I've got an
Or you
lantern,
could just go
so-
down there without a light source and just get to the end of the darkness, basically.
Well, Hammy's got a candle, so he'll light a candle, and he's going to go to about here, just about 10 feet in front of us, past the portcullis.
Let me
To
get you a Hammy token.
Yeah, that'll represent the two of us.
just the two of us.
Ryan, let's see, Peter.
Oh my God! Everything becomes a song. That was my mother's habit. That means I am just like her. Crap. Hope I don't forget your names too quickly.
Quick, before Khan walks away, convert him because he's going to die by himself down there at the end of the hall.
No, he's not by himself, and I am going to convert him.
He's giving me some great literature for me to review.
So the two of you kind of carefully slip through the bars and make it onto the far side. There is a set of stairs leading up to the south there. Oh, and you have a candle, correct?
Correct.
Hang on a second. Let
We
me.
could light a lantern if we wanted to. I do have a lantern.
Would you like a candle or a lantern?
Light the lantern. It's easier to
We'll
deal
light
with.
the lantern.
Better than cursing the dark. That's what I say.
So we got stairs.
You've probably not seen anything change yet, correct?
Correct.
Because our token disappeared.
Into the darkness.
Our Hammy token disappeared, so.
Into the darkness is gone.
I'm just
There
gonna,
he is.
I'm going to make this simple. Okay. He's there at the, and you see this set of stairs leading up to the, ascending to the south.
Going up. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Where do the stairs go? They go up.
They go up.
How
Alright.
long does that sleep spell last? Forever.
It doesn't actually say.
So basically,
This
it
guy's-
stays until something wakes them up.
Rolled a 29.
But it says it's a natural sleep. I mean, because I picked more than one person, it's a natural sleep, but it doesn't say it lasts for a certain number of rounds.
Oh, well, it's a natural sleep. So they're just sleeping naturally.
So we
They'll
need to
wake
be
up
very
in
careful
like
around them.
7-8 hours, or if someone makes a loud noise.
Or we kill them quickly.
Yeah, that's my plan.
Before we open the bars, you guys should probably go over there and eliminate the sleeping gnolls.
That's my plan. There doesn't appear to be any little alcove nearby the stairway to open the portcullis, correct?
No.
Okay.
Plus, that would
Hold
make
on, but just a minute. Give me just a moment, guys.
No
You're a
problem.
little ahead of me right now.
I think I should creep up to the door and see here if they're sleeping and go slit some throats.
I think we're going to need to do that.
Hammy is not a nice person. Despite being of lawful alignment, he's cold.
Pragmatic.
He is pragmatic. That's a good term for him.
Now remember, law and chaos are not good and evil.
That is very true.
Oh.
He follows laws, and in Hobbiton,
So you're creeping up on these guys to slit their throats?
he is
Yeah, because our
creeping.
friends can't start bashing open a portcullis without waking them up.
Yeah.
And they got this whole mess of them shooting at us again. I'm still pissed about that.
Oh, don't tell me you guys are surprised. Oh, crap.
They are.
Ah, crap.
We're surprised.
How are we surprised?
Well,
They're
you're
asleep.
surprised by these two. Remember what the last image that I shared with you looked like?
Knowlish kind of guys, yeah.
Knowlish
Big
guys.
dog guys.
These guys, something big grabs you, knocks down your lantern out of your hands, and pulls you back into a chamber somewhere. And these guys go out of sight. Hammy and
And the dwarf.
the dwarf.
All right.
We're busting down the
Yeah.
bars.
But hold on.
Hold
just
on,
a second.
I'm casting in large.
I'm casting in large.
Thanks. Good idea.
We appreciate it. So
I'll
now
give-
we're 2 clerics and a wizard.
So yeah, so what? So you see these the two stunties, the two demi-humans, the two characters that
people.
slithered through the bars of the portcullis, kind of creep down the hallway, with murderous intent in their eyes, only to see them snatched up and dragged off into the darkness, the lantern clanging to the flagstones at this archway.
Good thing they both have infravision. That's all I have to say.
And you guys, what are you guys doing?
Our wizard.
We're grabbing the crowd. He's casting large, and we're busting these fucking bars.
No need to be quiet now. Our companions just got kidnapped.
Yeah, hopefully that's all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's Congress.
Oh.
Okay. I guess we're doing this of our own accord.
Trying to see what I. So I rolled a 5.
Would you have to roll a d20?
I know. I'm not sure why it's not rolling a d20 anymore for me.
Yeah, it's rolling.
Well, I mean,
your macro, maybe you're just throwing the wrong die.
No,
On
it's
screen.
throwing a d20.
Oh, it is on the screen.
No, it's not doing it on screen.
right.
So it's just
it's also not giving
it's
you-
a latency bug. That's what's
Right.
happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I just failed. I got a 10 instead of an 11 or 12 or whatever I need. 12, I guess. And with our luck battery, we're not around. We can't do anything about it. So I just don't have that.
All right. Time to force.
I would
these
have
doors
burned
open.
luck for the record. I would have done that.
I'm sure.
Time to force these doors open. Or these bars open.
We just have to break one of them. We got the crowbar, and 2 of us are going to pull and try and lever it to break it,
Mm-hmm.
or bend it so we can get through.
Okay.
Okay, I got
Two
a
of
strength
you
of 10.
are-
Who's up there?
I'm up there.
Garrett.
To be fair,
and-
that's not much of a strength. I don't have any mods to my strength. I have a strength.
No, I
of 10
mean,
as
as
well.
long as it's not minuses. How are you doing on strength, Ridian?
I think I got a 5 or a 6.
Great. So you step back. You can't even help. All right. So let's try this.
Actually, I think let me check. I think I might have a non-negative strength.
If this doesn't work, I suggest we go back out to the campfire, go grab our bulk buddy Horace, and come back.
Yeah, I've got a 9, so I've got a I've got a 0 bonus
Okay,
strength.
that's fine. And none of us have bonuses, but between us, we've got almost 30. So
Right.
All right. So you're trying to pry the
whatever's easier, either the crowbar or a large piece of wood to basically just bend one bar against the
We're
other
starting with the
piece of wood.
crowbar first, I think.
the large beams of wood would probably be like a battering ram. The crowbar
Gotcha.
would be trying to sort of bend something.
We just need to get it big enough to get through.
They're pretty big. You guys aren't that strong.
But there are
Make it a
3 of them.
DC.
But
There's
there's 3 of us.
3 of you are all like yanking on it. I'll give you a DC 15, but you can shift up 1. You can shift up 2 because you can shift up 1. You guys aren't that strong.
Right. So it's a D24.
Here we
Mhm.
go. Oh, Peters went first.
Mm.
Well, it didn't really matter. We did
Yeah,
about the
The problem is that the bars aren't close enough to get like lots of good leverage.
right. We're
because
not
they're-
really pushing up against each other or anything.
Yeah.
Fine. We're going to have the piece of wood. If we can wedge it in between, and that's what I was trying to say with the piece of wood,
we're
then
going
you
to
bend
break
it
at the
that way.
portcullis and we're going to go back to the dark chamber where your infravision is slowly coming back online. Let's see here.
And my short swords were already out.
That's like
Right,
a hammer and shield doesn't do us any good at the moment. So
The first thing that you notice is that on the western wall is a steel winch to raise, and that you've quickly realized would raise and lower the portcullis out in the western hallway.
Okay.
It's another one of those. Here, let me give you your infravision light. It's another one of those odd arched rooms, and you quickly notice, with that same gaping hole at the back edge of the of that southern wall.
I don't think we're seeing anything yet.
No, we're not.
Oh, you're not?
Okay.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I turned on the light, but I didn't. All players see light. Do you see it now?
Nope.
Weird.
Is our token there?
Yes, but I think I know what I need to do. Move the token. How about now?
Did you forgot to say Polygonus Revealus?
I did forget to say polygon. Oh, that might be what I need to do. Is war.
When in doubt, go back to Harry Potter. That's what I say.
When in doubt. Let's see.
All right, whoever he's not killing is going to go open the portcullis.
Brat, what the heck?
Don't know, man.
Can't help you. Does this work?
Got dark again.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't even see our token.
Yeah. Well, sorry.
Sorry.
If you want to lower the portcullis for a second, we can dodge the party token in there and light it up, and then pull him back out.
There we go. Okay.
He's scary.
And all around you are these
Sleeping gnolls.
Well, there's sleeping gnolls in the archway, but there are two of these large kind of feline creatures, whereas the gnolls were clearly kind of dog-like.
Dog creatures, yeah.
Mm-hmm. These ones are much more more feline-like, and that one of them is sniffing you all about, and the second one, is sort of sitting on Hammy, and the one that's sniffing Congus and Hammy's, he starts grunting. Where did they come from? What will they do? Where are their friends there of a powerful wizard? And you can understand this this kind of rough dialect, Congus.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds kind of gnollish, maybe a little softer and a little brighter than the gnoll.
A little more grace
tongues
to
that
it.
you're familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
Less butt sniffing.
Less butt sniffing.
More licking.
More tail licking.
Yes.
More wagging, less barking.
That's right.
I kind of growl back in Knowlish, are you friend of dog beasts or a foe?
This one speaks a tongue. What do you want? This is our place. You snuck in here to steal from us, no doubt.
I have no idea why we're in this dungeon.
We are here to cleanse the spirits that have been preying on the apes that live in the surrounding countryside, is what Hammy's telling you.
Okay.
We've been asked by Sky to clear this.
So I try to relay that to the feline creatures here.
All right. Hang on.
The apes must stay above ground, is what Gerda would say.
And I'm translate the Knoll speak for Hammy, so he knows what's going on.
And Gerda's been talking to you about this whole thing anyway, because she's been converting Sky. He likes the whole thing.
Well, she's been giving me tracks since I just met you guys.
Mm-hmm.
They like campfires. They like campfires really well.
And we have a lot of beer. That's the nice thing about a goddess of nature. You got a lot of hops.
You know what? That's what I didn't bring on this character. I didn't get him some beer. Dang it. No wonder he's grumpy.
Okay, somehow I fixed your light problem. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Yay.
You're a genius.
I have no idea. I just clicked it a couple more times and it seemed to work.
All our bells keep clicking randomly.
So the one of the creatures says, those apes are nothing but a disruption to our activities. We keep the portcullis. We keep ourselves safe behind these bars from those apes. We want nothing to do with them. It would be better if they weren't here.
Well, tell them that we're
arrange
trying
that.
to make sure there aren't any more coming. That's why we're here, is to stop them from coming.
Bye.
You get off my chest! I'm not sheathing my swords. I'm 4 feet tall. I'm jumpy.
Yeah.
So am I.
These guys are cats.
Are they human-sized? Like normal
They're
man-sized?
larger than
bigger.
humans. Yeah.
Wow.
They're-
So they're like big. I'm
Yeah.
like, whoa, this is.
And they were able to quickly snatch you up
They're
before,
very strong.
you know, I mean, you're so startled to see them come rushing out of the darkness that you were kind of frozen in your tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Fuckers.
So I try to relay
What
to
will we
them
do
that we
with
are.
them, Smilf, now? I do not know, lambs.
Let us go.
Say, if you let us go, we will
Let you
leave
go.
you in peace.
Why would we let you go? Perhaps we should trade you. Trading. This
Let
could
us-
be a bargain.
Let us go, and we stop the apes from coming and causing problems. Bargain, and you have to deal with our wizard friend. Tell him that.
I am acting as translator here.
Yeah. Okay. So that's,
He's freaking crazy. Have you seen his hair?
and they one of them goes and peers down the chamber. Has the Ildevar's light spell gone out yet, or is it still
It's
going?
supposed to be a turn.
A turn, it's gone now. And he comes back and he's shaking his head. They're stuck. Stuck on the other side. The bars are strong. They are weak.
Not
Who
for
we
long.
trade them to, Mifnauf?
Nobody's trading me. I'll go down fighting. Hammy's a mean little shit.
What are we going to do with the grunty ones? He kicks one of the sleeping gnolls. He's kicking his foot a little bit. Okay, cutting back to the party on the far side of the bars. You guys tried to pry open the bars with the crowbar and unsuccessfully. Do you have any other ideas or any other actions that you want to take?
We could go we could use the wood.
Yes, my thought was if you can get a large piece of wood, not battering ram it, but to wedge it between the two, and then you use that, the weight of that, and that doesn't even need much strength. That's just a matter of the weight of this thing is going to
those
bend one bar against
beams
the other.
you could find a fairly large beam. So sure, I'll give you the three of you all working on that together. I'll give you a D30. DC 10.
All right. Somebody else want to roll it, or
We got this.
I'll roll it.
very good. I trust you.
Oh, never mind.
I just need to stop rolling.
Yeah.
What is one of my friends says that if you're rolling the dice, you're losing.
Clearly,
Well, that's what I was
Garrett-
thinking. Yeah, I was thinking something big and mechanical like this, so we wouldn't even need much work. Fuck me, because I don't have.
Yeah, the problem with the beam when you go in there to jam it in there is that it's too big to get between the bars.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have another spell that'll work. I got nothing that can help here. I got word of command. That's it.
Can you break word of command us to say break the bars?
No,
I'm not
paralysis
sure
isn't going to
that'll
help.
have the effect we want. I mean, I potentially could use.
I
my
will
word
try
here.
word of command and try surrender and see if that,
Well,
booming
hang on a
voice of
second.
God from all surfaces.
Actually, the bending of the that's fine. It's dice. It's
I
yeah.
could try and use my warhammer to try and like whack one of the
No,
holes.
No.
no.
No,
It's designed to stop that. I mean, that's why you need to use something big like a beam and take concentrated effort that you couldn't use if they were shooting at you the whole time.
Oh, we have somebody joining.
You could battery.
Is that Mike?
It's
It's
Mike.
Mike.
Well, let's get him to hang out.
Oh God, we
Yeah.
need some help. Battering ram is going to take forever, but we could. If that's all we got when Mike gets here, we'll see.
Well, maybe him and I can do some negotiating here. Maybe we can find something that.
If not, I'm going to try surrender with word of command.
Hold on a second. Trying to get the hangout to Mike. Add people.
Everybody drop everything and run back with a whistle to the statue.
Okay, back to the party. The two prisoners, the dwarf and the halfling. Yes, now get the others and wake these fools up.
I say, let's not be hasty. We're having a good discussion here. What can we come to terms with here?
The one that was sitting on Hammy gets up and goes over and starts to rouse the sleeping dogs, and he sticks his head into this northern door and says, "Get your hides out here. We have the bars to be defended."
This is not going well.
Slams the door. Hammy, I mean, they kind of sort of ignore you almost as he gets up and goes to deal with the waking of the sleeping gnolls. And
can you hide in shadows, Hammy?
No, it's a thief. I'm not a thief. I'm a hobbit.
And when the door, you have stealth. Hammy should have stealth on his.
Yeah, he has a stealth +8.
Yeah, so he's.
No, you have sneak and hide, Pete.
He's sneaky. That's the stealth is basically hide in shadows and move silently and all that stuff.
Well, I am trying to make myself non-viewing, so if anybody does start some shit, I can start diving at them and out of the back. But I think we're fucked. But yeah, I got my back against the wall and I'm trying to hide in anything there is to hide there.
Okay. Yeah. So why don't you give me?
And if I can get near the goddamn wheel, I will.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm just gonna look intimidating enough. Kind of like. I am a warrior. I can do a. I think I could intimidate them.
Hey, all.
No.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah, Mike, we need a lot of help.
Do you guys want to fill Mike in about where you guys are? What's happening?
Well, coming back into the dungeon, back in that place where we had that huge fight against the girls who ran into some gnolls. Slept most of them. Some of them fled. We followed the blood droplets further down to the other portcullis we were thinking about exploring. We got shot at through the portcullis, ducked out of the way, and before we could put our plan in a place to try to get through, some guerrillas came through. They got shot at and ran away. We stepped up to the portcullis, blasted light in there, and fired a sleep spell, which took out a shit ton of them, supposedly, because it was a roll of 29.
Wow.
Yeah, so Hammy and the dwarf, Brian's new characters, crept down to see what was going on. We found a stairway just to the south way of going up. And we were creeping into the archway to get rid of these guys and see if we couldn't get the portcullis open when some big fucking cat-like creatures grabbed us and are now calling and waking up the gnolls. And we of low strength have been unable to do anything to these bars. And Nils rolled badly and so no longer has enlarge. And and Evans, Ethan's cleric has rolled so badly that it's just bad. It's bad. Yeah.
Yep, it's really bad.
So it's part of the party back.
So we don't have the whistle because you have the whistle.
Gib has the whistle.
Yes, and unfortunately, we no longer have an eternal champion.
Probably.
So, do you have a spell you think might blast these or open these portcullis or help us out? Because we've got to go help our friends.
So the main group's on the west side of the portcullis?
Correct.
And there's a halfling and a
dwarf on the
other side.
Halfling and the dwarf are being held prisoner in here, and the party is
held prisoner. Interesting.
Yeah, the thief died last game. Aaron killed my thief.
Yeah, I heard.
Any ideas? Because my only thought is cast word of command down into that room.
It has, pretty.
You're breaking up, Mike. What? Are you there, Mike?
Yeah, we lost his
I'm
audio.
not hearing anybody.
Okay.
I hear somebody.
Mike, you back? There you are. All right.
Yep.
You disappeared there on us.
Yep.
We got you now, though. What were you saying?
No, I don't know what to help you with. All I've got is
at least there's four of us. Maybe now there's one more chance for you can try to help us roll a strength roll to bend these bars with a crowbar, but otherwise the only thing I've got is word of command.
So what's happened here is that inside the chamber off to the east, where the prisoners are being held, there are 4 sleeping gnolls that are being woken up by this cat creature. The other cat creature is sort of is guarding Congress. And
wow, you've got that many U.S. members in there, huh?
Yeah.
There's a reason why
he's been having like this conversation, and
just as effective as anything else.
The second cat creature has sort of forgotten about Hammy and sort of wandered away to deal with his other minions. There's a wheel on the western wall that looks like it is designed to open the portcullis.
Which is what Hammy's about to try and do, is to slip over there stealthily and open the portcullis.
Is the warrior not the eternal warrior, but the other warrior not?
No,
present?
he stayed up top. We have the cleric because he thought he
that's
might be useful, and he's done nothing but rolled his favor, unfortunately.
That's
poor
awesome.
guy. Yeah. That's why we haven't gotten anywhere near the soot spirit.
Right. Unfortunately, the one spell that I think is actually going to work, I haven't had the chance to use it yet. So.
And what's the spell?
Divine Symbol, which is going to make me a nice, powerful holy weapon.
Got it.
Not if you roll one.
Spirit.
Not if you roll a 1, though.
Not going to roll a 1. I told you it's the one spell that's going to work.
Okay,
well, Gib has a strength of 14. So I don't know
a lot better.
Any of us.
So I don't know if Gib wants to give it a try with the crowbar.
Attempt.
Is that what should be done?
Well, do you want to try for the wheel, Hammy, or do you want to?
I would like to try for the wheel. Let's do that first, and if they skewer me to the wall,
I'm trying to distract. I'm trying to keep the guy focused on me and not on Hammy.
I knew exactly what you're doing there.
Okay, make a sorry, Congress, make a personality check.
Awesome. Here we
Start
go.
juggling. That usually goes over well.
Just let me know how well you do with your person.
Okay, so it's like a D20, right?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, baby.
So
This reminds me of the time my sister and my cousins got into an argument.
Let me tell you from the beginning.
Death is on the line.
The story is best from the beginning.
Let me give you a little
of that happening. I was going to ask Brian to show us how he enthralls the cat creature with
a ball of string and a laser pointer.
Yeah.
So Hammy, you're completely free to act.
I'm gonna go open the goddamn portcullis.
Okay, make a luck check for me.
Oh, come on, hit me. Oh, come on. Pull this one out, man.
Hell yes. I have a 13.
Okay. You're like
doing it quietly.
Noticing you what's happening.
I'm telling a story of,
It's on it while when it's
2 feet off the ground right now for you guys on the western side.
As we're debating, we're debating on the other side.
Make another luck check, Hammy.
As soon as Garrett sees it opening up, he's gonna just dive down and like try and roll underneath it.
Okay, make a luck check, Hammy.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So now it's about halfway through. Garrett's already under the portcullis and sort of.
I'm right behind him.
And here comes Gerda.
Yeah, let's grab one of these beams and try to jam it underneath the portcullis to keep it up before we go through.
Just get through here right now.
We're jamming something underneath the portcullis. Is that what I just heard?
That's what I'm suggesting.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No,
so
nothing.
So you guys get to about where you are. Your light is revealing the chamber. Let me kill the infravision party.
Mm-hmm.
So it's about to get all crazy up in here.
It's gonna get crazy.
Now we get to have Garrett actually cast the spell that he's been holding on to the entire time.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Don't worry, we're good. Close quarters, short characters. They didn't disarm us. We're gonna own them.
No, and the other guy forgot about Hammy, so I'm taking a back shot as soon as I can.
Hammy, we're gonna own them. The rest of the party can come running in. They're gonna find just bodies everywhere.
I know this might be strange from Ridian, but remember that we were like in the middle of a negotiation with them. We might be able to not have to fight them.
That's why I spin this tale of how work with
your sister's brothers.
Exactly, about negotiations. How more important it is to have peace in our time. And
Hammy's gonna slit some fucking throats.
Okay, so you guys get to about here, and your light falls over the stirring knolls, and you hear this, and Brian basically, it's like, hey, what are you doing? Don't touch that! Get away from there!
Hammy's gonna give him the middle finger as he's finishing turning the crank. Fuck you!
I don't think I need to translate that one.
What's our spell negatives or bonuses today?
It's a -1 for the day.
Let's make an initiative check, guys.
Or who's rolling initiative?
Garrett's casting.
I'm casting. I missed the last initiative, but I do have a +1 on initiative.
I got no bonuses.
Gibbs casting.
Okay. Well, I'll roll initiative then.
That's not bad.
That's decent.
That's not bad, Pete.
Better than my last time.
Hey,
it beat the 3.
So you guys are up. And just to reset the scene, there had been this door here to the north had been opened, and a call into the room. The 4 gnolls that were sleeping here on the floor that were bow armed are sort of climbing their way to the feet. There's one cat creature amongst them, trying to wake them, and then down here in the south of the room is the other cat creature holding Krungus kind of.
No, we're having a conversation.
Oh, you're having a conversation, yeah. And then Hammy's at the port
wheel.
Wheeling it for all he's worth. You guys won the initiative. What do you want to do?
Are we going combat? Or are we continuing negotiation?
We're fucking these fuckers tried to sell me. You don't fucking sell me, bitches!
The dwarf's like, oh, crap.
I think that answers the question, unfortunately.
Okay, so spellcasters, what were you casting?
I'm casting Sleep again.
Excellent.
Jared is going to rip off his holy symbol necklace.
Oh, damn it.
All right.
I'm stepping away from the clerics. They're obviously routine.
We're not good. We're not good company.
This was a 2, not a 1.
This is what Garrett has been waiting for. This is what Varnish has called him to do. He rips off his holy symbol, puts it forth, and begins casting divine symbol.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
19.
Oh, I like your pink dice. They're very masculine.
Hey, it's rolling better.
Yeah.
I don't care as long as it's not a 1. Jesus.
Or 1 through 6, but yes.
Yeah, good pointed. Okay. Yeah.
So for the duration of 2d6 plus caster level rounds, the cleric can attack with his holy symbol as if it were a magical weapon of +1 enchantment. It deals 1d10 plus 1 damage with an additional +2 damage against unholy creatures.
Okay, these aren't really unholy.
Right.
So
still gonna be a D10.
I'm sorry, I missed some of the detail. What's the short story about that?
So basically,
make them hard.
My holy symbol has become this weapon basically, and I can hit people with it for 1d10 plus 1 damage. It's a +1 enchant weapon basically.
Okay,
so maybe it turns into like a mace or something.
It's like don't you have like a headband or something that you wear with the Eye of Cornus? I forgot.
It's just a necklace with the Eye of Cornus on it.
Oh, okay. So it's like you're sort of swinging this thing around that's empowered by the strength of your god. Is that right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And it lasts for 8 rounds.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Told you, this is what he's here to do.
Well, I hope it works. I'm going to try and word a command these bastards.
Okay.
Oh. So, 17. For the next D6 round... Oops, sorry, it's Banish. Cleric can speak a word at a target within 30 feet. If the creature fails its save, it must obey the command for a number of rounds equal to D6 plus the cleric's level.
To one creature? Or many?
I guess one of them is going to be a surrender to the big cat guy.
All right, let's see if he saves.
No, we prefer that he fails. It's all semantics.
Is it the one that's
doesn't matter? Oh, yeah,
that's bad.
I figure the one that's right in front of me that was waking up guys.
Okay, yeah. So he collapses to his knees and says, "Please don't hurt us." Meow.
Yeah. Okay.
Meow.
Start licking his fur.
Meow! Please don't hurt meows.
Oh my God! We're in Mr. Rogers' Demented Neighborhood.
Meow.
Okay. Now, I don't recall ever getting a back shot with Hammy yet, so this is going to be kind of exciting.
Who's he backshotting?
The guy who's talking to you.
Okay.
That's why you're talking to him, right?
Apparently.
Make a luck check to see if it was him that noticed you in the south or the fellow in the north.
It was him.
Okay.
That dwarf tells the best stories.
No, I mean, was that a pass for your luck check or?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, it's a pass.
Oh yeah. So yeah, he's the fellow in the south is unaware of you. It was the other guy that was like, "Hey, leave that alone," and Congress was like, no, and then you wouldn't
And
have
then
believed
there's
what
another
happened.
mission.
Then listen to this. This is the best part.
And it was
Notice the hand. The puppets. They were. So that would be 2 D16s, correct?
plus
2d16,
4, right?
yeah.
But from behind is a plus what?
I'll give
4, isn't
you.
it?
I'll give you a shift.
So 2D20.
Hells
Because you don't really have a backstab ability like a thief does.
Oh, good point. But I figure still I'm behind
Yeah,
and
you're
short.
You're
Yeah,
sneaky,
there's a bonus,
You're sneaking
yeah.
up on them. Oh,
Oh,
well, one of them hits.
One of them crits.
Yeah. What is the table 3d10, right?
Yes. Oh, Hammy, I'm loving you right now.
He's pulling everybody's weight.
He's definitely.
Oh, I don't want to lose him. That's the problem. I love him. He's so adorable and mean.
He's not dying. As soon as you crit this guy, I'm going to be smacking him.
Oh, yeah. I figure I just took out his Achilles tendon.
Do you want to roll your damage, Peter?
Oh, the damage would be a D6, correct? So the crit die was a 9 plus 1 is a 10. And I did 2 points of damage.
2 points of damage.
Oh, actually that 8 is an 11. Is that enough to hit? Because I have a plus 3 because of my level.
It is not. These guys
Okay.
have a pretty good armor class.
Yeah. I just keep forgetting to add that to the die rolls.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. Doe. Level. Dwarf.
This is why we don't split the party.
Oh, sorry, I don't get that anyway. I get a deed die.
Yeah, you get your sword and board because you're a dwarf.
Yeah, D5 is my deed die.
And your
Okay,
sword and
you
board
take
is
him out right at the knees, shattering his femur and inflicting an additional 2d6 damage.
Nice.
Crunch.
Bastards.
I've got a work call starting in like 10 minutes.
Oh, I did
So I
minimal
did 4
damage.
points of damage. But he goes down.
Can I smack him before
Yeah.
you go off?
Sure, yeah. We'll finish your guys' round. I'll take some notes on the map so we know where to pick up next week.
Because as one of the special things I'm doing as my deed is I'm trying to knock him off his feet by Warhammer.
I think it might be easier now.
Yeah. Deed die is D5. Back bonus is none. So that's a 17.
Oh, that's a hit. How much damage did you do?
7 points of damage, and my deed went off.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
So he's knocked off his feet.
So like he goes down onto one knee, like,
And I'm just gonna sweep under it.
and then you smash him down to the floor in a killing blow.
Ooh.
Crunch. Okay. I think
And
this
that's how that ended.
I think this is a good unless there are other actions from the balance of the party.
I haven't gone yet, but
Excellent.
if we want to wait, that's fine.
What do you
Ooh,
want
let's
to do,
finish out the round, please.
Yeah.
Casting Eckham's Mask.
Okay.
Excellent.
Oh.
Or
You're standing next to the
Magic.
clerics.
Magic has been tough this session.
Magic has not been happening for us this
But
session.
Garrett is currently holding his holy symbol, and for some reason it's got some like pink glow around it. Not really sure why it's pink, but that is not for mortals to understand.
I like the idea that this Kungus took the guy down. He says, "You could have treated. We tried to treat. The same thing happened with my cousin."
So we're done for the night.
Well, if you guys can hang out and catch up a little bit, I got to jump on this work call and see if it's happening. But I'll leave the hangout open for that reason.
You might be back, or you might not be back, or you're not going to be back.
It's scheduled to go for an hour, so if it's not happening, then I won't. But I'll just leave the hangout open, and you guys can you guys can catch up.
Catch Mike up, yeah.
Sure.
Because we sure missed you last week too.
It was hard, man.
Well, it was lots of things in the way these days.